Hello, everyone. It's live at 9. It's my new thing lately. I'm super excited. I'm just going to wait for a couple people to hop on. We have a special guest tonight. Hey, Diana. How are you, love? Hey, Sonia. Wait for a couple people. Hey, girly. We have a special guest tonight. Obviously, hey, Craig. Tonight is Living Pain-Free, and we're going to talk about that. If you are watching live, comment live below, and I'll give you a shout out. If you guys are watching replay, go ahead and type in the comment replay. All right, we're going to wait for a couple people. I'm waiting for me. Hey, Kathleen. How are you, love? Linda. What's up, girlfriend? Joanna. All right, you guys are awesome. I know, I'm excited for tonight too. Hey, Joanne. All right, guys. Woohoo! Hey, Laura. I'm super excited. So tonight, we're going to call it an episode. It's a little different from what I've been doing because I want to talk about the topic. Hey, Nancy. I want to talk about living pain-free. So if you guys want, please go in the comments and type what is your pain? Name your pain. It could be anything from anxiety. It could be depression. It could be arthritis. It could be, I don't know, any pain. Think of a pain. Go ahead and type your pain below because this is living pain-free, okay? So I'm going to wait for a couple people to comment. Anxiety. Anxiety is a huge one. It comes up all the time. Hey, Teresa. Anxiety is a huge one that's been coming up a lot lately. Arthritis is a big one as well. I'm going to have a special guest come on tonight and talk about her pain, and she's going to explain to you guys how she's been living pain-free, which her story is, amazing. And for her to hear her living pain-free is really inspiring to me. So inspiring enough that I'm going to share it with y'all. All right. But yeah, I want you guys to name your pain, and we're going to talk about that tonight. She's going to share her story, and hopefully it could resonate with one of you. And her story tonight, the pain that we're going to focus on is, I believe, arthritis, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, So let me see. So I'm going to invite someone on. Laura, it says I can't bring you on, girl. Let's try that again. No. Hey, Diane. Let me try. Where'd she go? Laura, you got to put your camera on, girl. So while I'm waiting for her to come on, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about, I've spoken to a lot of people in the past couple of days, and your normal conversations, hey, how are you? And all of a sudden people say, oh, I'm fine, or I'm okay, but I haven't slept the past 3 nights because I got so much stuff on my brain, or like lately for me, I've been having a neck pain. So like I thought it was me sleeping wrong, but it's shooting down my neck and into my shoulder, and I've been having shoulder pain for a really, really long time. And what do you do with that? And for those of you guys that don't know my story, I am anti-big pharma. What does that mean? It means after I've learned a lot through my journey, I've chosen all natural approach to life, to anything. So for instance, I haven't taken Tylenol in like over a year. Neither have my kids. My kids don't do Tylenol. They don't do Motrin. They don't do anything. And I found alternatives to replace that, because what I found is that you may take a medication for one thing, but it opens you up to so much more. And prime example, and I don't know if you guys if you've actually ever noticed this, give me a heart or a like, commercials, okay, for a specific product, medication, okay? And it shows like someone like really depressed and really sad, right? And then all of a sudden, this medicine, but if you take this medicine, right, you can live a healthier and happier life. And then you see the person, like their whole aura change, and they're happy, and they're living life. But then while they're showing that, if you ever listen to the background, what does it say? However, if you take this medication, you can get a leaky gut, anal leakage. You can open yourself up to seizures, diabetes, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. Well, my husband and I, we like, that's our thing. Like, oh, let's see what this commercial says, that if you take this product, it may fix your anxiety, but you have a chance to having seizures and heart palpitations and, diabetes, and it goes on and on and on. If you guys have never paid attention, please do, because it is crazy. So you're going to take a medication. It's going to fix one problem, but open up a door to endless possibilities. Okay. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm not looking to fix a problem to gain 10 more. You know what I mean? I'm looking to fix and getting down to the root of the problem. And for a lot of the problems that I'm researching and talking to people about, it comes down to anti-inflammatory. Does anybody on here have autoimmune? Okay, it's like a big umbrella, autoimmune, right? And you have autoimmune, and it's broken down in all these different things. Like, I have a thyroid issue, okay? And I got my thyroid removed. I had a total thyroidectomy in 2005. Guys, if I knew what I knew now, I would have never done that, because I'm on medication for the rest of my life. And that's the only medication I take besides probiotic and multivitamins, of course. But I'm on it forever. And you know what that's doing? It's destroying my immune system. So I got to work twice as hard now to keep my immune system so I don't get X, Y, and Z. But also autoimmune, you have, I turned off my comments here. Let me swipe right. Autoimmune, right? So it's a big umbrella. So if you have type thyroid, my daughter is a type 1 diabetic. Okay, that falls under the autoimmune, but two totally different sides. And like, if you have diabetes, okay, getting your diabetes in, control, it's a full-time job. You know what I mean? And it doesn't always have to be. There are things out there that can help you gain more control of your health, if that makes any kind of sense, guys, okay? Hold on, I lost my comments. I don't know where I went, so I'll have to catch your comments later. So, all right, let me try to invite my guest on. Laura, I still can't invite you, girl. It shows that your camera's not on. All right, let me... Somebody else for a minute. Special guest is a special guest, right? All right, so I'm gonna invite somebody on. They're gonna talk about their pain. Hopefully you can resonate with them as they're hopping on. But go ahead and type in the comments if you can. Let me see, comments. I'm playing with buttons now. You know what happens when I play with buttons, right, guys? Lower back pain. Here we go. We got my comments going. Sorry, guys, I'm going back in the comments. So we have live. Oh, anxiety, lower back pain. Lower back pain is huge. My husband has that too, because he has to wear like a belt for work and everything. And I will wake up in the middle of the night and find him on the floor. Does anybody ever, your back hurts so much you just want a flat, hard surface, right? Back pain. And guys, people live through this. They live through this pain day in, day out. They've tried everything possible and nothing is relieving them. And they feel as if they can't. That's just life for them. Okay. And I don't know about you guys, but any pain you're in, you're not living. It's uncomfortable. And it's the only thing you can think about. I'm just here to tell you that we are, you're not alone, number one. And I feel like everybody in the world has something. Okay. That's just life. But there are alternatives. Okay. Hey, Amanda. Exactly. Yeah. So Amanda writes, exact reason we don't use that. Exactly. My husband literally had a seizure while at the park with the kids. Yeah, seizures are scary. They are scary. Okay. And I'm sure, Amanda, a seizure medication, is it helping, or is it just, putting a blanket over, the actual problem? And that's another thing. I actually, I feel like doctors, I shouldn't say doctors, but I feel like people don't want to get to the heart of the problem. Oh, maybe this medication will help you with some of your symptoms. I don't want to target my symptoms. I want to target the problem. And if you are in the autoimmune category, it's anti-inflammatory, guys. If you ever read a book, I have a book called Medical Medium. Highly recommend it. And what it is it's simple. It gets to the root of the problem. And once you tackle the root of the problem, all the side effects and all that stuff goes away. Okay, but I feel like some, medications just put a blanket over it and then open you up to so much more. Okay, so I'm going to try one more time. Yay, here comes my special guest. I'm super excited because her story is exciting and I've watched it, so it's crazy. Hi, honey. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, Laura, I added you. You just have to accept. Dun, 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 dun. There she is.
Hi.
I think this is the first time Laura and I are doing a split screen. Guys, I want to introduce you to my beloved friend, family member, Laura Ryder. Everyone say hi,
Hi,
Laura.
guys.
Welcome her.
Hi, everyone. Thanks
And
for having me.
yeah, so we have a little surprise because someone wants to come say hi to you. Someone's a little excited that tomorrow's Bring Your Child to Work Day, and she refuses to go to bed, so she wants to say
Who's
hi.
that, Meadow or Mia?
It's
Meadow. Hey,
Meadow,
baby.
Auntie Wawa, right? Okay, go back in bed, you. Go, 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 go. She has to say hi in my lives. Um, so, Laura, I mean, I know your story because we've been friends for a really, really long time. So,
Yeah.
why don't you share your story? First of all, name your pain. What is your pain?
Okay. So, I was diagnosed with arthritis, degenerated bone loss. I have two herniated discs, one in my L4, L5, and one in my L5, S1. I also have two herniated discs in my neck. I have slight scoliosis. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. I think that's it.
Girl, I said name your pain, not pains.
Oh.
Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, it's a list. Here's my question to you. What did you first get diagnosed with? Like, what was the first,
The first thing I was diagnosed with was a herniated disc.
do you think that, and all right, so you're diagnosed with a herniated disc, right?
Mm-hmm.
What were the recommendations or what did you try to do to attack that issue?
Well, first I started out, well, obviously I don't even know where the pain came from. One day I kind of just woke up and was like, ow, and as the days kept going and going and the months kept going by, I started becoming, more agitated. And finally, after going to a family reunion, I played a volleyball game and I was out for the count. So that was in July of 2013. And I started going to a chiropractor. After about a month going to the chiropractor, he said, usually my patients start getting better. So I really think we should go get an x-ray. That's when I found out that I had arthritis. I had scoliosis, but he didn't quite see the herniated disc at the time. So he said, you know what, let's just take all precautions and go for an MRI. So I did that. And I found out that I had a very large herniated disc in my L4, L5.
Okay. So they went from, small, problem or pain, and now
Mm-hmm.
bam, it went into something big. Now let's rewind back a little bit. So you said you couldn't participate in the volleyball game, and I know you're really into sports and you used to do like softball. You're very active. How
Mm-hmm.
did this
Mm-hmm.
affect your life? How'd you
Oh
feel?
God, uh, depressed. I have over the last 5 years, I have learned that crawling up into a ball and lay in bed all day because of the pain is just so much easier than trying like I've always done. And you get depressed and you get down on yourself. You stop believing in yourself. I went to school to become a phys ed and health teacher. I've always had the passion, working with kids and being either a softball, swim coach, or cheerleading coach. And that all kind of went down the drain after all this went down because I am not able to stand on my feet more than 10 minutes at a time. I can't lift anything more really than between 5 and 7 pounds without being in pain. So overall, my life has totally changed because of this.
Right. So it's affecting you. It's affecting your career.
Oh
You
yeah.
had to really think second. You had to think about you wanted to be a gym teacher, but gym teachers are on their feet all day, and you really
Yeah,
had to evaluate. And this kind of changed. It changed your path.
absolutely.
And obviously, yeah, depression, can happen. It's another thing that lingers from the pain. Okay, you
Absolutely.
went for the MRI,
Hmm.
and you went to the chiropractor. Chiropractor said, "Listen, you're supposed to be getting better. You're not getting better. The problem's more serious." So you go through the X-ray, the MRI, and what did they come back with?
Well, my chiropractor's been in business for over 30 years, and he looked at me and said, well, this is probably the third time I've ever seen a herniated disc this big. I usually recommend going to see an orthopedic surgeon, but I can tell that this herniated disc is hitting your spinal cord, so you need to go see a neurologist.
Oh, so
So,
now we're into the neurologist.
yeah,
Okay. So
yeah.
now through all this, I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, let's talk about pain level.
Um, on a good day or a bad day?
All right, well, let's talk pain level on a good day.
On a good day, I would say probably a 6.
What about bad day?
Bad day, probably 100.
Probably
To
100.
the point where I'm disabled and can't leave my bed.
Okay. And now, would you say you have more good days or more bad days?
Definitely more bad days.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And what did you take for the pain?
Um, in the beginning, I was taking a leave, trying all the Bengay's type rubbing solutions just to kind of coat the spot that really hurts the most, but nothing ever helped, and it just kind of masked it rather than actually helping it. After I went to the neurosurgeon, I had the surgery, and
Wait, no, so
for
you went to the neurosurgeon. So what about, let's go, you went to the neurologist. What the
no, I'm
neurologist?
sorry, neurosurgeon.
Oh, you're a neurosurgeon. Okay, so you went to
Yes.
the neurosurgeon and they said surgery is the only way to fix it.
Oh yeah, he looked at my MRI and he looked at me. He went, "Okay, so what have you done so far?" I said, "I did chiropractor. I went to the chiropractor." He said, "Did you do physical therapy?" No. "Did you go to a pain management doctor for shots?" I said, "No." He goes, "Good. You would have wasted your time and your money." There's nothing that would have fixed my back unless it was for surgery. So, you know, I'm young and naive and I've never had these issues before. So I said, yeah, let's go for it. I was in so much pain. I didn't really care at the matter. I just wanted to fix it already.
Right. And I mean, this is going back 2013, just to let you guys know. I'm not going to tell you Laura's age because that'd be inappropriate. But Laura is, in 2013, Laura is in between the 20 and 30 range.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're really young to be having these problems.
Yeah.
You know,
Way
I
too
mean,
young. Even that's what all the doctors even said. They said, usually someone your age, we would never recommend back surgery in this, stage. But because of how large the herniated disc was and because it was hitting my spinal cord, it was causing so many other problems. And I'm not shy. Listen, uh, it's caused problems when I sneeze and cough. I sometimes,
you tinkle?
go to the bathroom. Yeah, I tinkle a little bit. Not anymore, thank God. But back then I did. Those are the type of things that I went through, and that's what caused my depression because it wasn't just the pain. It was me not being able to live my life. I couldn't go hang out with my friends because every time I cough or sneeze, I would pee myself. It's embarrassing. Someone at my age shouldn't be going through something like this.
Yeah. Now, I
So
remember when you got the surgery, you were definitely out for the count for sure. I came and snuggled in bed with you.
you
Um,
did.
yeah. And so we got the surgery. And how did we feel afterwards?
For a couple weeks, obviously the week after I was miserable, but that's normal for any type of surgery. And when I went to my post-op appointment, he, looked at my scar and he told me to bend forward, backwards, side, this way, that way. He goes, "Okay, so, how are you feeling?" I said, "I'm feeling good. I think I'm getting back on track." He said, "Okay, great. Start going to the gym, do a little bit of walking." And I tried that, but I was still in pain. Not as much pain as I was, but I was still like, it's just like an antagonizing pain. There's always something there bothering me.
So you still had the
So
pain. You went through the
I,
surgery, still had the
yes,
Okay, so what was the, and I mean, the day of life of Laura, guys, this girl hangs upside down.
twice a day.
Twice, let's talk about it. It's called an inversion table.
Yeah, an inverter table.
Okay, so
Yeah.
surgery, the pain lessened. So, her pain's still there. It did lessen. So now your inversion table is part of your daily habit. She hangs upside
Yes.
down like a bat. Okay, she does. For how long? For a couple minutes, right?
Well, it depends on how much pain I'm in for the day.
Uh,
So if you're in more pain, you don't want to do too much, because when you come back up, gravity hits you and you're like, oh, that pain is back, But on a good day, I can hang upside down for a good 2 minutes. So,
okay, so
but before,
sorry. So
what?
I pain, got surgery, still pain. Now I got to hang upside down like a bat and still pain.
And the hanging upside down only happened about 5 months ago. So I had surgery 2 years ago, over 2 years ago. And within that time, I've been back to the chiropractor a million times. I've been out of work because I literally can't even get out of bed by myself. So how am I going to go to work? And Oh, I went to physical therapy after I went to the chiropractor a few times. He sent me back to my neurosurgeon, and he said, "Listen, maybe you should have went for physical therapy." So I did that for 6 weeks, and that really helped me out a lot because I learned how to stretch and exercise properly, and that's so important.
Yeah.
So,
And how did any of this cost out of pocket money?
oh, I'm still paying lots and lots of bills.
Okay, so
Thousands.
pain, now bills. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's just and that's probably where the depression kicks in. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You
God,
paid all
yeah.
this money to not have this
Mm-hmm.
pain, and you're still paying the money, and you're still living in pain.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I know
Well,
I know I promised everybody that this live would be short. You knew that wasn't going to happen with me. Everyone knows I'm a talker. So let's get to the magic formula. Okay. So she just told you guys she's been in pain for 2 years, even had surgery, hangs upside down
5 years.
like a bat. But yeah, hang upside down like a bat. Okay. She's been through physical therapy, she's taken pain medication. She's tried everything under the sun. She's even tried essential oils. She stretches in the weirdest places, like weirdest ways you could possibly think of. Nothing worked.
No.
Nothing. Laura, are you in pain right now?
No.
Hallelujah. Laura, okay, how long have you not been in pain?
For 4 days.
4 days, y'all. 4
Well,
days.
let me straighten this out real quick. Okay, so 2.5 weeks ago, I started something which we're going to get into. I started something, and I have, because of my back issues with my muscles, I also have your iliac crest, which is like the top of your hip, I want to say. It's not your hip, but it's like up top. And every single day I wake up with so much pain there. And the doctor said I have a lot of arthritis, again, all over my back, my body, my hands, everywhere. Okay. And I started taking the product, and slowly that pain started going away. But my back pain didn't go away right away.
Okay.
Because again, your body has to get used to stuff. But I noticed every morning I was waking up and I can actually stand up straight with my hips.
What's the last time you were able to do that?
Probably 3.5, 4 years ago.
Okay.
On a daily basis.
On a daily basis. Okay, so we're gonna, guys, we're not gonna give you, we're gonna call it the magic product. Okay. And so, okay, now I know you journaled. You journaled
Yes.
what your days were like before, which we won't go through the journals because I think we already kind of covered like what your like. But now, what's your pain level at?
For the last 4 days, I would say a 0. I scrubbed my shower today, Kimmy.
Oh my God.
It's the little things in life. It's the little things in life.
Okay. And how are you feeling emotionally?
Emotionally, I feel wonderful. I actually went for a like a 2-mile bike ride with Hannah, my little sister. She's 10 years old. We went for a bike ride the other day. I took my dog for a long walk yesterday. It was crappy out today, so I scrubbed my bathroom down. I haven't been able to do that. The last time I did that, I was in bed for 5 days.
Yes, I remember. She used to call me up. We used to do something, and she'd call me up. I'm out for the count. I can't get out of bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, Laura, I'm so happy for you guys. I want her to hop on. Okay. If you want to know the magic product, okay, go ahead and type it below. And let's talk about the magic product. Compared to your hospital bills and compared to how much you pay for this product, is it affordable?
Yeah.
Okay. It's affordable. Okay. It's not compared to your doctor bills, of course.
No.
Now, is this something? What do you think would happen if you stopped taking it?
I truly believe deep down in my heart that I would start living in pain again.
Okay. Now, Laura and I I did a little test with her, guys. So I knew her story, and I approached her with, the magic product. By the way, it's all natural, non-GMO, organic. It's the healthiest thing possible. It's made from the earth. Okay. So it's amazing. And I asked her to come off the product, guys. And she did not want to. And I said, no, listen, because I really want to know, because she had her doubts. She said, well, it's really been nice out because the weather obviously affects arthritis. So I said, well, listen, the only way to really know is to come off it completely. Let's come off it. Guys, she promised me she would. And as the true friend she is, she did. And she called me up, and she was not happy. I kind of there were a few curse words in there. She and she could not believe the pain she was in. And I said, well, the weather hasn't changed. So do you think you can go another day? She's like, no, no. And she was shocked at how much pain she's been just living in. And she begged me, no, I need to, no, I'm starting tomorrow. Like, I'm starting right now. I need to take this product right now. And I'm like, you know what? And that's the thing. We don't want to live pain free. I said, you know what, Law, take the product. And we've been, talking every day, and she's been telling me how she feels. And like, she's scrubbing the bathroom floors, guys. That's 9 years. You know what I mean? So I'm super excited. We wanted to hop on today. We wanted to share with you guys that you don't have to live in pain. You don't. There are alternatives besides traditional medicine. If you want more information, just comment below. Miracle product. Just comment below miracle, because this is what this story is. It's a miracle pain-free testimony story. We'll be more than happy to get this information out to you. If you know somebody, feel free. Smash the share button. Get the word out to anybody that's living pain, in pain. And the truth is, I know even for myself, when you're in that kind of pain, you will try anything. Okay. And Laura's tried 5 years worth of stuff. Okay. And I know, is this product simple to take, Law?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah. And I'll tell you guys right now, it's not a supplement. It's not a pill. Okay. But it's easy to take, and it's so easy to remember to take it, because when you start feeling pain, you'll say, oh, I forgot this. Yeah. Okay. So it's easy to take. It's affordable. And she's living proof that she's 4 days in, living pain-free. And now, have you had to take any pain medication, any leave on top of this?
No, nothing.
So,
I actually took the Aleve bottle out of my purse.
You don't even need the Aleve bottle.
No, because I don't want it. I don't want to keep putting those chemicals in my body. I'm so sick and tired of it. I'm so tired of always thinking that, like, oh, just want to leave here and there. Oh, 2. Oh, 3. Like, oh, it's just, one at a time, though, every couple hours. This is killing my body.
Yeah.
It's just causing more damage in the long run than it is now.
Yeah.
So
any medication you take, the more you take it, the less it's actually going to do, because your body becomes immune to it.
That too. Yeah.
So you're taking that Aleve, and your body's been used to that Aleve forever.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you take it on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, I could easily on a bad day, I pop at least 9 Aleve a day.
You guys get
and I know that's horrible.
9 Aleve a day just to get through the day. And now she doesn't even have it in her purse. If that's not like aha moment.
Can I just say, I've been thinking about this all day, because I woke up this morning, I felt good, and I was like, I think it was supposed to rain. But normally, I wake up and already know that. But I actually had to put on the Weather Channel to see what the weather was today.
Oh my God.
And even my husband was like, hi, because, we text in the morning, and I'm like, hey, babe, how's your morning? And he always says to me, how you feeling today, this morning, love? And I'll say, oh, miserable. So the last couple of days, I'm like, I'm great. So today he was like, you had to watch the Weather Channel today, right? Because you're good. I'm like, I am. It's just so great. I can't believe it.
Honestly, if you guys have arthritis, hit the heart button, the like button, if your body tells you the weather. You don't got to look at it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah. And this product is so much better. I mean, so good for so many other things too, not just for pain. I even let one of, I'm not going to say who it is, but a friend of mine, I let her use it because she has really bad psoriasis on her scalp. And she used it, just a little bit that I gave her. And for like 2 or 3 days afterwards, she had no dandruff. She had no itching, nothing. Yeah. So it's not just for pain. There's so many different things that this product can help you with.
Oh my God, I love it. So our goal is, we are the pain-free duo over here. And our mission, we want to help people live pain-free.
Absolutely.
It's time. We want people to live pain-free and gain their life back. Okay. So if you guys know somebody who's in pain and wants to get their life back and has tried everything under the sun and still not working, get them in touch with us. okay? Because this is our mission and this is what we want to do. And we're just super excited to, you know, help others that are living this kind of life because you don't have to. And we're here to
No, you
help.
don't.
You don't. Okay. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Again, smash the share button. If you're watching live, make sure you comment the live so we can say hello. If you're hitting the replay, tape replay, we'll connect with you guys later. And if you're interested in the Miracle product, you can write the word miracle and we will be in touch. We thank you guys for tuning in. Have a blessed day. And don't
Bye,
forget,
guys.
tomorrow's Friday. So enjoy
Woo.
it. All right. Have a good night, guys.
Tomorrow's Friday?
Yes, tomorrow's Friday. No, wait.
No, it's
live.
not.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
I was like, wait a minute.
I'm so excited that you're
I'm not
living
rushing the
pain-free.
week anymore, Kimmy. I'm not rushing the week
Oh
anymore.
my God. I'm so excited you're living pain free that I'm like skipping days over here. I love it. Happy Thursday. Bring your child to work day.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Thanks for tuning in. We
Thanks,
really
guys.
appreciate you guys. All right. Toodles.
God bless.